This conference will now be recorded.
We're going outside. Come outside. Sit on the proper way.
I know Dr. Opie, the guy's not here.
Families, we will wait until 6:05 to allow other people to join the meeting.
Okay.
Buenas noches, padres de familia. Vamos a esperar hasta las 6:05 para que se unan a nosotros más familias.
Hello, families. Please mute yourselves so that we can have the best audio experience. Thank you.
Buenas noches, familia. Se les pide por favor que pongan sus micrófonos en silencio para tener la mejor calidad de audio.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our kindergarten experience evening presentation.
Buenas noches, bienvenidos a la presentación de la experiencia del jardín infantil.
And let me start off by not only welcoming everybody, but really conveying to all the families who have joined us this evening just how excited we all are to be here. Albeit we are not together in person, so we are able to connect at least virtually, and we await for that moment and the day to come soon for us to be together in person again. Dr. Aquino also relays and wishes to relay her welcoming to all the families. We have to say that Kindergarten Experience is one of our very favorite events for the spring as we close out the school year. It's always important, and excuse me, it's my little puppy who's also very excited to welcome everybody. We know how exciting it is for all of you guys and all the kindergartners or future kindergartners who are watching and being part of this presentation.
Una vez más, muy buenas noches y bienvenidos a la experiencia del jardín infantil. La doctora Aquino les da la cordial bienvenida y les agradecemos que ustedes estén aquí con nosotros virtualmente y esperemos muy pronto para poder ya encontrarnos y poder explicarles mucho mejor la experiencia del jardín infantil.
So just to introduce myself, my name is Joanne Sung. I serve as the Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction in North Plainfield School District. I am very fortunate enough to work alongside my colleagues who are here as your panelists in front of you. Mrs. Kobolars, Principal of Stony Brook School, is here to join us, along with Mr. Philippe Luis, Principal of West End School, along with Ms. Marilyn Quinones, Assistant Principal of West End School. I've got also Mr. John Ferguson, Principal of East End School. I'm sorry, I was looking for his video. I also have Ms. Regina Acevedo, who is the Supervisor of ESL World Language, Supervisor of Early Childhood and Programming, Ms. Michelle Onafree. And finally, our wonderful translator and one of our DLA dual language teachers, Ms. Constanza, is here to translate for us. Thank you so much.
Muy buenas noches. Quisiera presentar a todo el panel de especialistas del Distrito Escolar de North Plainfield. Empiezo por mí, la señora Joanne Son, la asistente de la superintendente y la encargada del currículo y de la instrucción en el Distrito Escolar. Tenemos también al señor Felipe Luis, director de la escuela West End. La señora Marilyn Quiñones, la vicepresidente de la West End. Tenemos la señora Kobolar, la directora de la escuela Stony Brook, el señor Ferguson, el director de la ISEN, la señora Regina Acevedo, que es la directora y supervisora del programa dual y de idiomas, y la señora Michelle Stony, que es la directora del preescolar, y la señora Constanza Fernández, la traductora de la noche. Bienvenidos.
I was going to say, Ms. Fernandez, I hope that you introduced yourself as the most wonderful translator for our evening. Couldn't have done this without you. Just to start off, everybody, just letting you know that this presentation has been put together for the purpose of reviewing the curriculum for kindergarten. While we are in this unprecedented time, we are prepared to have conversations and present the materials about kindergarten experience and what you can expect in terms of instruction and curriculum as your child enters into our kindergarten program for next school year.
El propósito de esta información esta noche es que ustedes conozcan nuestro distrito, nuestras escuelas y también el currículo o el programa del jardín infantil.
Thank you.
Hi, good evening, parents and future kindergartners. I'd also like to thank you for attending tonight's kindergarten experience. My name is John Ferguson. I am the principal of East End School, and I'd like to start off and please accept my apologies as I'm having connection problems with the internet. So I believe my camera will be going in and out tonight. My wonderful colleague over at Stony Brook is also currently having some problems. So if she doesn't mind, I would like to speak upon my school and her school. Stony Brook School is, the principal again is Kathy Kobolars, a longtime administrator and teacher of the North Plainfield District. Stony Brook is located in the center of town and is the smallest of our 3 elementary schools. I would be remiss if I didn't mention that Stony Brook will be celebrating its 75th birthday this year. So it's something we're all looking forward to celebrating with Stony Brook. Stony Brook School is a pre-K through 4th grade school. This year, they're very excited to host a dual language program themselves, and they're also the location for our gifted and talented program in the district.
Okay, buenas noches. Tenemos unas dificultades tecnológicas y mi cámara de pronto se prenderá y se apagará. Yo soy el señor Ferguson de la escuela ISEM, pero como mi compañera, la señora Catherine Colobar, también está teniendo problemas con su conexión, yo voy a hablar primero de la escuela Stony Brook. Es la escuela que está localizada en el centro del pueblo. Este año ellos cumplen 70 años y también van a empezar este año el programa de lenguaje dual.
And now moving over to East End School, where again I am the principal. East End School is located on 170 Oneida Ave, as you can see, located on the east side of town. We are also a pre-K through 4th grade school.
Ahora vamos al lado oeste del pueblo, que es la escuela ISEN, que está localizada en la 170 de la avenida Oneida. También es una escuela de preescolar a 4º grado.
And if you had the opportunity to go by East End School, we are very excited that we are currently completing new construction for 3 brand new pre-kindergarten classrooms.
Y si usted ha podido tener la oportunidad de pasar por la escuela, han podido ver de que estamos terminando la construcción de 3 nuevos salones para el preescolar.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Philippe Luis. I am the proud principal of this beautiful school. We have an aerial shot of one of our former students actually took of our school. And alongside me, I have Marilyn Quinones, who's our assistant principal. West End has about 500 students. It's the largest of the elementary schools. We also have a wonderful dual language program that's started in kindergarten and going all the way up to 3rd grade next year. And we're excited to see our little kindergarten students hopefully back in September and become part of our new family.
Okay. Buenas noches, mi nombre es Felipe Luis, el director de la escuela Western, la más grande escuela primaria de North Plainfield, y a mi lado está la señora Marilyn Quiñones, la vicedirectora. En la Western aproximadamente hay 500 estudiantes. También participamos del programa dual de Kinder y este año vamos al 3er grado.
Families, this evening, we will touch upon components of the kindergarten curriculum, specifically language arts, mathematics, science, social studies, and our dual language academy.
Esta noche hablaremos sobre el plan de estudios de jardín infantil, las artes del lenguaje, matemáticas, ciencias naturales, ciencias sociales y la Academia del Lenguaje Dual.
Our language arts program is a balanced literacy curriculum with 3 components: Foundations, which is our phonics program; Reader's Workshop, where the children learn reading fluency and comprehension; and Writer's Workshop, where the writing process is developed.
En las áreas del lenguaje, el programa de estudios de literatura es balanceado. Ellos tienen bases del idioma donde estudian fonética, tienen el taller de lectura donde trabajan su comprensión y su fluidez, y el taller de escritura, que es donde ellos aprenden a escribir.
This past school year, our school district began using this new program called Go Math. As you can see, the program has a lot of colorful pages that are very age appropriate for our little ones and has an extensive online component for students and families to access. On this page, you'll see topics and skills that your students will be learning when entering and as they experience kindergarten.
El distrito escolar este año empezó a utilizar el programa Go Math, Viva las Matemáticas, como programa para las matemáticas, y como pueden ver, las destrezas de los estudiantes que entran a kinder están ahí con una representación en línea donde los padres y los estudiantes pueden participar y les atrae porque tienen son fotos y son páginas muy coloridas.
I will jump in for Mr. Ferguson here. In science, we adhere to the next generation science standards. The topics are life science, physical science, earth and space science, engineering, technology, and society.
El distrito sigue los mandatos del Estado con los estándares de la nueva generación en ciencias, donde los estudiantes aprenden ciencias de la vida, ciencias físicas, ciencias de la tierra y el espacio, además de ingeniería, tecnología y sociedad.
In social studies, the topics include all about me, being a member of a community, feelings, rules, and fairness, cultural identity, family and traditions, needs and wants, and where in the world am I?
En estudios sociales, los niños aprenden todo sobre mí, la identidad cultural, las necesidades y deseos, y en qué parte del mundo estoy yo.
Good evening, everyone. Buenas noches. Mi nombre es Regina Acevedo, and I'm the supervisor of bilingual education, dual language, and world languages. A few years ago, we began the dual language program here in North Plainfield, and we are thriving. This year, we continue to grow our program to the 3rd grade, and we are even able to grow our program to pre-kindergarten.
Muy buenas noches, mi nombre es la señora Regina Acevedo, la supervisora del programa dual de los lenguajes del mundo y de inglés como segunda lengua. Estamos muy complacidos de que el programa dual en el distrito sigue creciendo. Este año se va a ofrecer en 3er grado, igual que vamos a ofrecerlo desde preescolar.
This year, we're also growing our program at Stony Brook School. So this year, for the first time, all 3 of our elementary schools will have the dual language program.
Este año también tenemos la oportunidad de expandir el programa dual a la escuela elementaria de la Stony Brook. Ahora son las 3 escuelas donde estaremos ofreciendo el programa de lenguaje dual.
There are many reasons to have your child participate in the dual language program. The 3 that stand out the most to us are called our 3 pillars. The first reason is that the children become bilingual and biliterate, learning language at a young age.
Para nosotros es importante que usted entienda que hay 3 razones principales para que su estudiante participe en el programa dual. La primera de ellas es ser bilingüe, la oportunidad de poder aprender 2 idiomas a una edad temprana.
The next reason is that the students participate learning the same academic content as their general education peers. And in the dual language, they spend half of the day in English and half of the day in Spanish. The academic content remains the same, but the students are exposed to 2 languages.
La segunda es que el estudiante puede aprender el contenido que aprende un niño en la clase general en el programa dual, solo que va a estar expuesto en la mañana o en la tarde en un idioma diferente. El contenido es igual, solamente que el niño lo va a obtener en 2 idiomas, en inglés y en español.
The third pillar of the dual language program is that multiculturalism is embraced. And in these days and in these times, it's a joy to start working with our children, learning to honor and recognize and embrace and celebrate each other's similarities and differences. And this is woven in our dual language program.
La tercera razón por qué es importante que el estudiante aprenda los 2 idiomas es porque él va a aprender a entender, a reconocer y a apreciar las diferentes culturas, especialmente en estos momentos donde el multiculturalismo es tan importante y se ha vuelto una parte esencial de nuestras vidas.
To apply for the dual language program, you'll be able to click on this slide once you see this presentation on our website. Furthermore, you'll be able to go to the North Plainfield website and you will be able to find the dual language application there. You can call my office. We have someone answering the phone. You will have your response within 24 hours. And last, for your enjoyment, below you'll see a link to a YouTube video. One of our parents graciously offered and helped us put together this video in lieu of a dual language parent meeting. Thank you, everyone.
Por último, si usted desea aplicar, en la presentación está el enlace para la información. También tiene mi número de contacto donde usted puede llamar y alguien se comunicará con usted en 24 horas. Por último, queremos dejarles saber que hay un video que uno de nuestros padres nos ayudó a componer para que ustedes puedan ver el programa dual a la reunión o la orientación del programa de lenguaje dual.
So this is Mrs. Kovalart's favorite slide. I'm going to try to do it justice. But the importance here is really just to have your child into a routine. our days in kindergarten are super busy. We certainly want students to come into school and be ready for that experience. So getting them to bed early, getting them up early, so that way they have an opportunity to grow healthy and be super bright kids in our schools.
Para terminar, queremos dejarles saber que el programa de jardín infantil en nuestras escuelas es un horario muy ocupado donde los niños están trabajando fuertemente y es muy importante que ellos se acostumbren a una rutina de ir a la cama temprano para que ellos puedan irse preparando diariamente para las aventuras que van a tener en el jardín infantil.
And then over the summer, we just ask that the parents, as much as possible, just put books in front of your children. It doesn't matter if they're English or Spanish or whatever language, but just encourage that love of reading and read to them as much as you possibly can. There's a lot of access and resources on our town website, our town library website. So if you need to access books, you can always do it from there.
También les pedimos que puedan, desde ahora, les creen el hábito de la buena lectura, que busquen información en la página web del distrito, también como en la página web de la biblioteca, para que los niños se inmerjan en los libros y empiecen ese hábito temprano de la lectura.
Families, we ask that you stay informed and check our North Plainfield School District webpage often to keep updated on important information.
Padres, les pedimos el favor de que se mantengan comunicados en la página web del Distrito Escolar de North Plainfield.
Good evening. Also available is our Genesis platform. Families can access attendance, emergency contact, progress reports, report cards, and in mid to late August, you will be able to view your teacher assignments after the paperwork is filled out, our opening day paperwork. Thank you.
En la página digital del Distrito Génesis, los padres pueden encontrar información sobre la asistencia de los niños a la escuela, los contactos de emergencia, las calificaciones y los reportes del progreso. También cómo van a encontrar en agosto cuáles son las asignaciones de los maestros, en qué salón y qué maestro le va a tocar a su hijo. Pero por favor recuerde, en agosto.
We want to wish our families the best of luck to the class of 2033, which seems so impossible to think of. But this is the first step in your child's journey, and we're so thrilled that they'll be taking it here in North Plainfield Public Schools.
Buena suerte a las familias de la clase 2030. Se parece que es un año que nunca regresará, pero este es el primer paso y les queremos agradecer porque ese primer paso lo van a dar con nosotros en el Distrito Escolar de North Plainfield. Muchas gracias.
Families, we hope that you have found this evening informative and that we have given you a look into the curriculum that your child will be exposed to in kindergarten and that we will use to grow and have wonderful learning experiences. On the screen here is our contact information. If you have questions, please feel free. We encourage you to email us and we will respond. At this time, if you do have a question related directly to the curriculum or the information that was shared this evening, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Les queremos agradecer mucho y esperemos que esta sección informativa les haya aclarado las dudas sobre el plan de estudios para el jardín infantil. Estos son los contactos, los nombres de contactos si tienen alguna otra pregunta. Ahora, si usted tiene una pregunta relacionada a la experiencia de jardín infantil, le pedimos que ya puede poner su micrófono para que pueda hacer su pregunta.
Good afternoon. My name is Veronica Cherres. I want to thank you for this meeting, very informative for the next year in kindergarten. And I have a question. I was processed the form for the registration for the Dual Academy in West End for my son. But unfortunately, I have a little kind of problem because I didn't have the options to select kindergarten, just have the options for pre-kinder. So do you think it's possible have any trouble so to have in the kindergarten or how this work? Because he was already in preschool.
Hi, Ms. Cheris, how are you?
Fine, thank you. It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you. I know we've communicated a few times before. If you'd like, I'll contact you tomorrow and I can call you or I can send you an email, but I think I have your email already, yes?
Yes, you have my email, so I really appreciate this because I really don't have to, have any trouble and have a registration for pre-kinder, but I want it for kindergarten because you know the case. He was assistant to Holy Cross, and right now, so I want to be sure he's going to kindergarten, not the pre-kinder.
Okay, that's not a problem, Ms. Cheris. I'll follow up with you tomorrow. But yes, I have the application. We communicated, but I'd be happy. We can definitely connect tomorrow again.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Welcome. My pleasure.
Hi, I have a question. My name is Jessica Wolf. My son went to, still is with Holy Cross. The teacher was supposed to send a package over advising me information on what to do. He's supposed to go to kindergarten. I have no information, not even to what school he's supposed to go to or anything. They called it a flat package or teacher flat pack or something. She still mailed it out twice and I never got it. So I am up in the air in regards to any information for pre-K or what do I have to do if I have to re-register him or anything.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Wolf, for your question. I am going to reach out to you via an email so that we can discuss, we'll find time to discuss that privately, okay? You said Holy Cross, correct?
Yes, he went to the pre-K.
Sure, okay. I will reach out to you tomorrow. If any other family has a question directly related to the curriculum presented, you're welcome to.
Sí, buenas noches. Yo quería preguntar que si los niños, cuando los niños no participan del programa que es bilingüe, ¿los niños siguen su clase regular o sea, le ponen en clases normales hasta el final del día?
Okay, the question is, what will happen if a child is not enrolled in the dual program? Is that child in a general education program all year long, all day long?
That's correct. If the parent does not want the child in the dual language program and the child is found to be an English language learner, the child will receive English as a second language instructional support.
Sí, señora, eso es correcto. Si el niño no participa del programa dual, él estará en una clase regular, pero él va a recibir apoyo de una maestra de segundo idioma, que en inglés se dice ESL.
Ok, muchas gracias.
De nada.
Hi, yes. My name is Kathy Figueroa. I have a quick question. Is there any requirements that the child requires for you to enroll them into the dual language program?
Good evening. The children for the dual language program can be English language learners whose first language is Spanish, and at East End and West End, a population of students who are English only speakers.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi. Our internet cut out in the middle, so I'm wondering if it's going to be posted anywhere. Yes?
Yes, hello. I was trying to get to the unmute button. Yes, this will be posted and will be shared out with families who registered. It'll be
Okay.
posted on the website and shared back out with you if you registered.
Okay, thank you.
Esta presentación se va a poner en la página web del distrito por si alguna persona llegó tarde. Puede también ver la información una vez que se suba las páginas y la presentación a la página web del distrito de North Memphis.
Okay, families, we again thank you for joining us in this very new and different experience. But we are glad that we were able to connect and welcome you to our district. Again, this is our contact information. You can reach out to us with questions and we will reply. Thank you and have a good night.
Muchas gracias a padres de familia por haber atendido esta sección informativa. Nos alegra mucho que nos hayamos podido conectar. Aquí está nuestra información de contacto y muy buenas noches y gracias por atender.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good evening.